Hi, this is Brad,
And this is Jess.
and we are from mountainbikenm.com. And this trail segment is called Dragonback. It's the middle section, Dragonback Part 2. Jess, walk us through this fun segment.
Oh my gosh, this is like one of the funnest parts of this whole ride. If you're willing, you can just open up completely wide and just fly down these sections. And it's one of those, like much of Dragonback, that is, feels technical, but it's really not that technical, and just so much fun.
It is a lot of fun, and there are no major jumps on it, but there are enough little drops that you can catch a little bit of air, and it's actually, like you said, pretty fun to ride. You can see a couple little drops that are in here.
Yeah, and a few little, rocky pieces, but that may take you off guard the first time you see them. But most of them you completely can ride through them very easily, just with a little momentum. You can see this section right here feels a little exposed, a little thin on top, but quite safe actually. Just make sure you hold your line, and you'll do quite well.
What I think is significant about that section is every time I ride it, you look at this right here and you just think, oh my goodness, you're like right on the edge. But when you're riding it, the trail's there and you're just looking at the trail. I never even think about the exposure. You just kind of ride through it.
Yeah, this is probably as close to true Red Bull that we'll ever get, Red.
And check this out. Oh!
Oh, man.
Now, so the challenge is here, we slowed this one down. This is just one of those wacky things. I think there was some guy playing with the voodoo doll, my voodoo doll, wasn't there, Jess?
I won't say anything, but maybe it was me.
You wreck, you get a little owie, and you ride on. It's just not a big deal. That actually wasn't that bad of a wreck. I did hit the deck, but nothing major. And then we have this part of the climb. This is actually a pretty stiff little climb here.
Yeah, and there's a few of these, they're a little stiff, and you gotta punch up them, but it's all payoff when you hit the downhill.
Yep. And of course you can see off to the right side there you are. It is quite a drop there, but it's not that rough. And this section, it is kind of rocky in there, and then this really cool little, what do you call that thing there? It's a hole.
Just a hole in the ground, a big old crack that,
but
interesting part of the geology out there.
There's a lot of really cool geology in here. This section in here used to really trip me out when we rode it, being as I was a roadie, just because those big, it's kind of deceiving in the video, but those are kind of chunky rocks in there. But if you take the right line, you can just roll right through it. One of the keys there is to be able to just have your momentum and don't go slow. You got to keep going. And again, as we talked about, there are some places if you have enough speed, you can get a little bit of air on those jumps.
Yeah, hesitation is the worst thing you can do on a mountain bike. You hesitate, it almost always ends bad. So just have a little faith in yourself, push yourself just a little bit outside your comfort zone, and you'll get through a whole lot of stuff. This is right before sunset when we were riding this when we shot this video. This is an amazing place to ride, whether it's sunrise or sunset. It is just absolutely amazing. Gotta say though, pretty darn hot in the summer in the middle of the day, so it might be not the best time. But other times of the day when you get that lighting, it's just amazing.
Ooh, check you out there. That was good form you had.
Especially in slow-mo.
Yeah, you can really see all the mistakes there in slow motion too though. A lot of guys will actually come out here and ride at night as well because of the whiteness of everything. If it's a full moon, I know guys that'll even come out here without lights and just ride it when the full moon's out, and they say it's pretty cool.
Yeah, very different ride at nighttime versus the day, no doubt.
You ever ridden this at night, Jess?
I have not. We need to do that.
We should sometime. I think I'll go for lights though. I don't know if my cojones are big enough to do it without lights.
You can pretty much ride out here all year round. When it does get wet, whether it's snow or rain, not a great place to ride though. So I just encourage you to avoid White Mesa when it's wet or threatening rain. Pretty messy.
Yeah, we came out here that one time. I remember it had rained, I think the day before or something, or maybe at night. And we came up and got started on the first section of Dragonback, and it would just be sloppy and just slick. And so we just turned around and went back and rode somewhere else that day because it's just not worth it. You get not only you get your bike all gummed up and everything, but it's just not good for the trail. So it's a good place to avoid when it's been raining.
Yeah, a lot of people think that riding in the mud could be a lot of fun, but the reality is you tear up the trail, and it's best to pick another place another day.
Now check out that view. This is the end of the section, but man, this just, and then looking down into the bottom of the Travertine Basin there, that view is just amazing. And I hope you guys enjoy riding at White Mesa on Dragonback.